Greetings, internet netizens. This is Elmerthien playing Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. In the last episode, the masked gentleman walked down an invisible staircase and lifted some people up into the air, and I think he complained about the local rich people doing bad stuff. Oh, and that the Mask of Chaos can only be stopped with the Mask of Order. And the police arrested Dalston, but I'm suspecting Randall. That mysterious disappearance. That's a plot point. He's gone, but they didn't find a corpse, which means he might not be dead. And there was probably no sign of devastation around the place where he disappeared. Oh, anyway, now we're in the backstory zone again, and we've taught Sparky how to shake his buns. And yeah, we are sneaking out to the dig site. The normal wall is just up this path. We should have brought flashlights. I agree, which is why I mentioned it before we left. Oh, I might be reading this again because I kind of... I might have stopped on the save slot and then lost the save slot. So, yeah, I've been redoing all the puzzles from the previous episode. Come on, it's fine. Just follow the path. See? There's even a sign over there. That sign has seen better days. Now I think this is new. This entire room is probably new. Some coinage. And a puzzle. This sign needs some work. Even if any tourists got this far, they wouldn't know where to go from here. Let's fix the sign for the next group that comes by. What do you say? I did mention that at least once I accidentally gave Angela my Lady Dahlia voice. And now I'm thinking... I'm thinking of the other Dahlia. The red Dahlia. Ambiguously deceased. In one case. At least. Red hair. Good looking. All the tiles on these signposts fell off. It's one of these assembling thingies. Herschel and his friends need to put the sign back the way it was. Moving and rotating the tiles. Oh, good. It's a drag and drop. It's a hand, I think. A very messed up hand. This doesn't fit. Alright, it's attached to the wall here. This doesn't fit. This one is somewhat closer. No, 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 no. You don't align. It's looking somewhat better. Now I just have to do a 180. Rearranging this hand. Right? No, left, actually. I think this is meant to represent the arm, even if it's slightly detached.
I'm not certain.
Got one of these weird disembodied semi-autonomous hands. There we go! Why was it in pieces like that? The wood is still rather sturdy. Did you disassemble it? Well, I might have knocked it over in my excitement last time I was here and assembled it wrong, eh? You are the clumsiest archaeologist I've ever seen, Randall. Oh, great. I'm kind of... What, the spinda plant? Oh. He called it something like a spindaricus, and Angela said that's not the name. I'm trying to imagine a grass type spinda. But would they implement the random spinda pattern generator or whatever they used nowadays? Or wait, what if there was a spinda convergent that was grass type? Wait, what's that? Randall, where are you going? Randall, be careful. No, the part is splitting up. Some lovely woods here, very green. Must be all the rain. Canned lunch? Whose lunch is this? It's a burger! A burger and fries in a can! What the heck? I don't eat the shrooms. They're probably as hard as wood. Do you have a puzzle for me? Yes, he does have a puzzle. Look at this, footprints everywhere. How many sets are there? Looks as though whoever left these prints made their way over the bridge. It was probably a group of confused tourists. Oh, human footprints. Or dancing ones. I wonder how many of them there were. Okay. What was it? None of them had the same footwear. Well, there's Mr. Barefoot, or there's the barefoot person. There's socks over here. Lady shoes. and 2 notches. Yeah, this looks like it's on heels.
Here goes.
Nope. More?
Oh, I thought maybe.
Wet footprints. Ground so muddy. Walking in mud with bare feet. What are they trying to do? Get exfoliated? Oh, these are different shapes. These are pointy flats, ballet shoes, and these are socks. At least 5.
Here goes.
No!
Oh, I thought maybe.
Or they changed. Maybe it's less. All the tourists. No! One set of footprints on the bridge. 2 types of shoes. Pointy feet? In socks? Is this all a trick?
I think this may be it.
Yeah.
Looks as if I got it.
Yes. It was the list of people who crossed the bridge, of course. Very well done, Herschel. You have quite a knack for this. Oh, it was nothing. You could have done it. Aren't there always his puzzles on the brain? Of course I do. The world is full of puzzles, and we are but a few steps from one of the greatest puzzles of them all. Let's go! Oh, come on. What about cute crawlies? Fuzzy little caterpillars? Maybe some ladybugs or... I don't know. There's probably stag beetles in England. Those aren't exactly cute, but they're cool looking. They're not creepy.
There it is. A wall of Norwell.
Even just armadillo
What
bugs.
does it all mean, Randall?
I don't have it all quite worked out yet, but I have decoded some of the glyphs, and I'm certain that this entire wall is one big map. Have a look, Herschel. Tell me you see it.
A map to where?
That's the question, isn't it? But the greater question is, Herschel, do you like puzzles?
Surely it's humid enough there for isopods. And they're also not creepy. Lots of coinage in these routes. Randall, if you're right about this, then you've truly made a major step in the field of archaeology. That's what I've been saying. The pattern isn't clear, but it's there alright. Take a look at this. Oh, wait, I accidentally skipped a sentence probably. What is it? It's a transcription of these symbols. Look closely, Herschel. Does this remind you of anything you've seen? Maybe recently? Are we getting a Rosetta Stone? The fossil we reconstructed for Mr. Collins. It's the same thing, isn't it? Wasn't it? What was that again? An ammonite? For a fish? I think it was the ammonite. Yes, it's the same basic principle. Cut your image into squares, mix them up, and voila! The so-called experts overlooked such a simple solution. Incredible. Just incredible, Randall. You haven't seen anything yet, Herschel. Wait until you solve this puzzle. What is it? I could tell you, but I'd rather show you. Oh no. You can only move the pieces in sets of 4 squares. In lines. Rearrange the inscription.
This may be it.
It was this easy!
Looks as if I got it.
Oh, it's the Big Dipper, aka the Big Bear, or the Big Wagon, commonly used to find the North Star. It's pointing to the north, of course. Excellent. I knew you could do it, Herschel. I'm so lucky to have a brilliant best friend. As you can see, this whole wall is a giant map pointing to a very particular spot. It doesn't look detailed enough to be that useful as a map. Take another look. The shapes beneath the star chart match the terrain beyond the hills, where all the ruins are. I followed this map a few days ago. It took me over the hills to a spot where I started digging. And lo and behold, I found the mask. Ominous sounds. Wait, so you went off into those ruins alone? Randall, you promised you wouldn't do anything dangerous. I know. I'm sorry, Angela. But look. What is this? I copied it out of ancient histories. See? The symbol on the mask is exactly the same as the one in the book. Do you know what this means? It's proof that this mask was made by the Azran. Rutledge also wrote of another mask related to the Mask of Chaos, but let's not get carried away, Randall. The symbol could just be a coincidence. Looks pretty simple. I don't believe in coincidences. This mask was inside a box, and next to it there was a stone tablet. using the markings on the tablet as a key, I was able to decipher the markings on the inside of the mask. Wow, Randall. I must say you've done some very impressive work here. Is the science of archaeology just about solving a series of puzzles? You haven't even heard the best part. The mask isn't just some old relic. The mask itself is actually a key. A key that opens a vault that houses the secret treasure of the Azran civilization. What if it's not a vault? What if it's a tomb? Or what if the vault is sealing the danger within? Randall, do you honestly believe that some incredible treasure trove has just been lying around for centuries? After studying the mask, I'm sure of it. This mask predates any civilization that we have evidence of. And the Azran were scientifically adept and may have possessed technology even more advanced than our own. We are on the verge of unearthing the legacy of what was perhaps the most advanced civilization in all of human history. Take a look at this. These are my notes decoding the writing on the mask. I've rechecked them many times. The Azran left behind this for us. From these symbols it's clear that the engraving on the inside of the mask is a map into the deepest part of the ruins. Oh, but it's only half the map. That's why he wants the other mask. And where does it go? A legendary site that has eluded explorers for millennia. The great city of Akbadain. Akbadain? What is that? The resting place of the treasure. Are you guys even listening to me? Akbadain awaits. Resting place, yes. Might be a tomb. Randall, of course I'm listening to you. And I want to believe you, but you can't just go in there alone. It's too dangerous. We're wasting valuable time. You don't want to come? Fine. Then just go home. You don't have to be so mean, Randall. Just that we should think about this. We don't know what's down there. But since you won't listen to me... Angela, what are you... Give that back! Blast! If she breaks that mask, I'll... Come on, Herschel. Help me catch her. I need to get that mask back. Alright, but this conversation isn't over. So the faces get deleted. Angela? Come on, Angela. Where are you? I don't see her anywhere. This is ridiculous. Let's keep looking. Maybe she went home. There was nothing there. You boys looking for Angela? She went flying that way, and not literally, of course. Come on, Herschel, let's go. Randall, calm down. She probably just went over to memory and all. Oh boy, what kind of trouble are you kids into now? Archaeology trouble. Hello there, Lance. What's the hurry? Lionel, did you see Angela go by? Angela? Why, yes, she came speeding by. She said she was headed to her house. She was quite upset. What did you boys say to her? My mother always says a lady is to be treated like a delicate... Sorry, Lionel, we're in a hurry. Thanks. Well, I hope you're rushing to apologize. Hey, Angela just turned by here crying her little eyes out. What gives? We don't have time to explain, Dalston. Which way did she go? She looked like she was going to your place. Had some creepy mask with her. Thanks, Dalston. And it's not creepy. Oh, come on.
Angela! Angela, come on now. Give me the mask. You're acting like a... There now. There's no need to cry. Everything will be fine. Just trust me. Huh?
You sound just like my brother. Before he left.
Is he
He
also
never
mysteriously
came back,
gone? Another suspect?
I know I said I wouldn't do anything dangerous, but I need that mask, Angela. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother, but I'm not him.
Randall, can we just drop this for now?
No, Herschel, we can't. Look, Angela, I know this is hard for you, but please.
Please what? Please let you go and endanger yourself while I just sit here and wait for you to never come back?
Do you wanna come along and protect him?
I will come back. I promise. I have to do this, Angela. I can't just live in my father's shadow my entire life. I need this, and I need your help to do it.
Randall.
It's all right, Miss Angela. Master Randall will return. I know it.
Oh, Henry. You startled me. I didn't know you were there.
You needn't worry, Miss Angela. Master Randall said this would be his last expedition. Isn't that right?
Why are you talking like C-3PO?
Yes?
Did you really say that, Randall?
Alright, he's a servant, but it's still some kind of
Of course.
stilted.
This will be my last and greatest trip into the ruins. Angela, please.
All right. As long as you promise not to do anything dangerous or stupid.
Nothing dangerous. And Herschel here will make sure I don't do anything stupid.
I need to go home. I'm exhausted. Please, be careful.
Always. Henry, would you mind escorting Angela home?
Not at all.
So Herschel, we're going to unearth the most important archaeological find in history. Aren't you excited? Let's go back to my place and make sure we have enough supplies.
All right. I do hope you intend to keep your promise, Randall.
Oh, it's probably a Angela and Henry episode. Oh, coin. Not on the moon. It's an eerie place. There's a message from the past. Angela. Here and off. Where on earth is he? Sorry, I'm late. I was discussing some archaic symbols with Henry. What sort of gentleman leaves a lady waiting out here, alone and in the dark? A terrible one? I'm sorry, Angela. I'll make it up to you. I've heard that one before. So what were you and Henry talking about? Ancient ruins again? Of course! I was just telling Henry about my latest progress. I think there may be a connection between our own Norwell wall and the Azran. Really? But no one knows what the Norwell wall says. Not yet, but it's only a matter of time before someone deciphers it. People have just been going about it all wrong. What? Did I say something funny? No, you just look so passionate when you talk about your research. It's quite endearing, Randall. I can't help it. Archaeology tells the story of our past. It defines our identity, the very basis of human existence. Yes, of course. I want nothing more than to become a respected archaeologist. Well, there's that and... What? Oh, nothing. We can talk about that later. I may have more than one surprise up my sleeve for you. Randall, you can't always keep me in the dark about everything. But it's more fun that way. I like keeping you on your toes. Come on, it's getting chilly. Let's go in and have a cup of tea. Are you hiding a bouquet of flowers in your sleeve? Very well, Randall. Where was the coin again? Yeah, here. More coins. Water, food, flashlight, compass. Are we missing anything? Not that I can think of. Master Angel, Master Herschel, I've brought some tea. Great! Henry, by the way. Thank you for helping me out with Angela. Of course, glad to be of assistance. You've worked so hard and so long to fulfill this dream. I thought I had to do something. Thank you, Henry. You're a true friend. Thank you. It was no trouble. Herschel, did I tell you that Henry has been helping me with my research? You should invite Angela to help you. She feels left out. I couldn't have come this far without Henry. Well, that's impressive. Now I know who to blame for your progress, Randolph. I assume you'll be coming with us, Henry? Sadly no. I must remain here to perform my household duties. My father is pretty demanding. Henry is his right-hand man. If he saw that Henry was gone, father would definitely get suspicious. Ah yes, I haven't thought of that. So it looks like we're set here. We should go home and get some sleep, Herschel. It won't be easy, but tomorrow at dawn we set out to unearth the biggest find of the century. Of any century. No risk, no glory, Randall. Had I stopped him that night, perhaps he would still be with us now. If only we had listened to Angela. Should have taken that other path. At least I could have tried. Miracles unmasked. I'm guessing this whole magic show gets explained.
After finding the truth behind the masked gentleman's past miracles, we went to the Gallery Plaza. There, we witnessed innocent bystanders being lifted into the air before they disappeared. Within minutes, the police arrested Alphonse Dalston on suspicion of aiding the masked gentleman. Could it be that he was the mastermind behind this series of incidents? As dawn broke on our third day in Montador, I wondered, had we come any closer to the truth?
Sleepy. Good morning, Luke. Ready to head out and begin today's investigation? Yes, Professor. You look tired, Luke. If you want to go back to sleep, the Professor and I can investigate the amusement park on our own. What? No, I'm fine. Haha. Emmy was just joking, Luke. Before we set out today, let's review what we have thus far. Right, so the next miracle is supposed to take place in Pumpkin Park. Will you be able to stay focused at an amusement park, Luke? Of course, I'm a professional, Emmy. Alright, I was just making sure. Your teasing isn't helping us, Emmy. If you don't mind, I would like to foil the masked gentleman's plans today. That's the spirit, Luke. We must also find a way to clear Dalston as well. Let's head to City Hall and find out what the police have to say. City Hall? Just north of the Lador Mansion. Let's go! Ho-ho! Of course. Going to City Hall. You need a lawyer. Alright. Got some supplies? Henry made some delicious tea. I'm exhausted. I think I'll head off to bed now. What, at this time? That's unusually sensible of you. Yes, well, it feels as if I've been running around all day, between searching for Father and keeping up with Randall. At least change into your pajamas, Herschel, otherwise you'll get everything wrinkled. Aha, of course, Mother. My apologies. Sweet dreams, dear. Good night, son. So, what was all that about then? What? The boy gets so tired he just sleeps in his clothes sometimes. I don't think it's something to worry about. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. Those men in the black suits. Why were they asking for Herschel? Oh, Lucille, it's late. Can't we just talk about this in the morning? Absolutely not, Roland. I want to know who those men were and what business they had out here in Stansbury. They were just a team of archaeologists who wanted to see Norwell. I'm not a tourist, Roland. Those men haven't been near a dig site in their lives. With those manicured hands. I forgot what voice I did for the dead, but I think for the mom I'm trying to do similar to Herschel's voice, but slightly higher. Yes, I saw that. I could hardly accuse them of lying, could I? And I don't know what they wanted with Herschel, or why they simply gave up when I told them he was out. I don't like this. I don't like it one bit. Listen to me, Lucille. Herschel is our boy. He'll be fine. Yes, well, he's still young, but I suppose he does have a solid head on his shoulders, just like his father. And his heart is in the right place too, thanks to his mother. He'll be all right. Let's leave it at that. Very well. I hope we can just leave it at that. I knew I was missing a totem puzzle. If it's puzzles you're after, well then you're in the right place. Let's poke those totems. An excellent choice. Oof. Oh, it's straight here. And I can't walk from this gap. Oh wait, I can? No. Yeah.
Here goes. Puzzles can be quite fun.
I couldn't have done it better myself. Contrast. What am I cutting here? This classroom is equipped with a fancy black and white puzzle board. Was it in the school? When you touch any square section on the board, its color changes between black and white. At the moment there's more white than black. At this moment there's more white than black, but you can change it by touching the board just once. Square section, what does that mean? One square. More white than black. Is there a catch? Because this is 16 tiles, and 7 of them are black. This should be super easy. Just touch one of the white ones.
Listen to this, Herschel.
Why?
Every failure is a doorway to success.
You told me to change that, not to make the board more black than white. Are you telling me we'll somehow mark a 4x4? Or, I mean, a 2x2, I was thinking, but... Oh, yeah. But 4x4, well, I was
Listen to
kinda
this,
thinking here that I could invert the whole board.
Every failure is a doorway to success.
Touch just one square? How big is this section? How big is this frame?
How exciting! Just leave it to me.
The second time I got messed up because I didn't restart and yeah, I didn't realize it. What are those teeth? I have been embroidering discussion in green and yellow, but it's not lively enough. I want to add 2 red squares to each of the 4 yellow areas. Don't want more than 1 red square in a given row, column or diagonal. Trust me, it will look nicer. Other 6. 2 red squares. Not sharing a diagonal. Night puzzles again. I'm doing the night puzzle. Too bad I don't have a line tool.
Leave this to me. I'm sure of it.
Oh, I gotta sell some plants. New item. Whistling? Cactus. This is a jade cactus. Oh, none of the plants is thin like that, I think. This cactus is yellow. Oh, no, the yellow guy can't go here. I mean, plant. That is just go in the same category. Oh, purple cactus. It's too tall. We have a customer. A whistling Dersena I'm after. Oh, that's what it looks like. I thought you were buying it for the looks. This is a nice like green shade cactus. Another cactus. Floral cactus. Yeah, so sweet. Is this shade of purple? Celebration bouquet. Yeah, purple roses do exist. Lovely. Heartfelt bouquet. Perfect for a friend. A remarkable shade of red. The looks more like... I thought it was a monstera, but still. Ooh, yeah, stars. Lovely. Wild cactus. Right out of a classic film. It would blend into the desert better than most of those cacti you see in the films. Why is it still open? Oh. That was the select visual. Good morning. I trust you had a restful evening last night. Very restful, thank you. A wonderful day. Finally, a suspect has been arrested in the masked gentleman case, who should be able to enjoy all Montedor has to offer at your leisure. Yes, well, thank you kindly. I got the wrong guy. City Hall. Can't go into the circus through this giant wooden door. Is the police in there interrogating that witness we found? I believe that juggling is representative of existence. Do you like juggling? Well, I don't know. Is that what you're doing with your hands there? Now that the masked gentleman has been caught, I must take my place at center stage and play the metaphor once again. Is it really that difficult to... Wait, are people saying that the masked gentleman has been caught? They are, and people say many things. They speak, but rarely do they listen. I think they have the wrong man. The wrong man. The right man. Who is to say which is which? I hope someday to share the burden upon my shoulders with someone who has purple hair and a nose that honks. But until then, come on back if you're able to thwart the true masked gentleman. Perhaps I can sneak you into Pumpkin Park. Oh, Mr. Dalston, what can I do? Hello, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. I'm Gonzales. I'm Mr. Dalston's servant. Last night I heard Mr. Dalston had been arrested. I've still heard nothing back. I believe Dalston is being questioned by the police right now. But he's done nothing wrong. Why would anyone suspect Mr. Dalston? I'm not certain, Gonzales, but please stay calm. The inquiry will be over soon. Thank you. I will remain here and await Mr. Dalston's return as calmly as possible. Let's head to City Hall. We still need to speak to Dalston and Detective Bloom. Right, Professor? Wait, there was a mystery block. Where are you, mystery block? Is it on the cable? It's not on the cable, is it? Further south. This little thingy that's just going. This window? Yes! Trick paint! Yes! I found the trick paint! That is plot relevant! Changes color temperature. Might also turn invisible with temperature or the background color. I mean, like the paint turned white and he put it on white paper. Hello again, sir. How is your investigation on the statue incident progressing? Good, officer. Thank you. Have we met? Yes, we met after the stone statue incident. I'm gathering evidence, but we now have the mastermind in custody. Do you like custard? I had custard after I discovered those suspicious wheel tracks. I think there'll be important evidence in the mastermind's trial. This mastermind you're referring to? Alphonse Dalston, of course. Someone as rich as he is who would do this is beyond me. Yes, he's bored. My partner got mobbed after the stone statue incident. He's still in the hospital. What? Do we have a fish fingers and custard puzzle? A man went to visit his friend in the hospital. He got 500 meters from his front door before he remembered that he wanted some flowers. He went back to the flower shop, continued to the hospital. The flower shop is on a straight line between his house and the hospital. 800 meters from the hospital. Afterward, the man walked straight home on the same road. Straight line. So is it a straight line from the house to the hospital? the overlap. I get it. 1300 plus 2x plus 1300 minus 2x, and I've paused it to fiddle around with MS Paint.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here. A fine puzzle for a gentleman.
The chief says that if Dalston cooperates, this should all be over soon. I hope we can put this guy away fast, so maybe I can catch the parade. Is Mr. Dalston being questioned now? Yeah, if you go to City Hall you can hear his sub-story. Thank you for your time. Dalston got arrested for performing miracles without a license. Tragic. The more I think about it, the more I don't know. If Dalston freaks everyone out, his hotels go bust. Doesn't make sense. Yes, there is much about the masked gentleman that is still a mystery. Professor, you did say that the culprit is probably wealthy, right? Yes, but I do not believe Dalston is guilty. Well, don't look to the police to figure it out on their own. Those guys couldn't crack the softball leg, much less a criminal case. This puzzle had them all stumped for days. Yeah, leave the investigation to a lawyer. What? My girlfriend says she's hidden a message for me in our hotel room. Need to touch 2 specific items to find this message. We just touch all the items. No. What? It's just darkness. You need darkness and maybe this UV lamp? Oh. Maybe
Well,
there's a
here
UV
goes.
light in that lamp.
That's a relief.
You're a clever one indeed. Nils, you seem well informed about police business. How do you know so much? Because the police talk more than they solved. I've watched several cases over the years, and they like to chat about them. I was thinking about joining them since this masked gentleman stuff started. That guy is very dangerous, but it's really sad when you think about it. He's got magical powers, yet he spends his time terrorizing the town. How many real problems could he solve with these powers? All that potential for good, he's just doing advanced vandalism? This guy is just a selfish thug, if you ask me. Those are harsh words, but I can't entirely disagree with you. Doesn't matter. He's been caught, right? Or at least someone that will take the fall has been caught. See, this is a tomb. There are mice. This is much more generous with fuel than the train game. Are the mice eating the mummies? Maybe they're also eating the... No. What would the scarabs be doing in the pyramid anyway? Maybe eating the mummies. The actual ones just... I know they eat poop. Wait, I want it to go away! Yeah, the mice might be eating the mummies. Oh wait, they are robot mice. They're... Right, they're robot mice just put there by like some ancient advanced civilization to guard the pyramids. Are you finally happy to let me fix you up? No, are you finally here to let me fix you up? Thank you, but no. I do appreciate your gracious repeated offer, Madame Lapushka. A shame. Don't think you can waltz out of here without solving a puzzle, though. Are you trying to bribe the professor? Oh, a calendar puzzle? Mr. B, now then, as you know, we're all going to close our shops for 1 day a week. Do we have to pick a different day? We will have to pick a different day. The other shopkeepers already circled the days they'd be happy with. With just you two left. Is there a... Not sure on which day. As long as it's not Sunday. He doesn't want to close on Sunday. Let's see, I'll just close on the day before Mr. A. Is that okay? We'll have to pick a different day, but we've got an overlap here. We all A, B, and C. One day a week, that's 2 days. 3. We just eliminate some of the overlaps. I might see it.
I believe I have this one.
No.
I'm not certain what happened here.
I forgot to mark all the others. I didn't know I was supposed to.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here. That was a challenge, to be sure.
that intellectual air isn't just an act, if only the clothes were. Leaving that aside for the moment, did you hear there was an arrest in the case of the masked gentleman? Oh yes, Alphonse, that is quite a stinker of an arrest if you'd ask me, darling. What evidence do they have against him? Let me guess, none? Or is it very little? He's not very good with people, sure, a little rough around the edges, maybe. But even his own businesses have been harmed. I just don't see it. I think the police are wrong about Dalston. And that would mean that the real criminal is still out there. Yes, while everyone is focused on Dalston, the real culprit is free to roam. It seems the police are over-eager beavers to call this case closed, no? Where do we go first? And now let's stop here. See you next time.